Hi, I'm back. Back to the old ways of doing things. I was trying to get all fancy and it wasn't working. Maybe it did, but from what I could see, it said 90% frames weren't working. And then when I was looking on the Twitch page, everything was frozen. So that'll serve me right for trying to do something nice. But I have tried to work with the Streamlabs platform before because it's so pretty and fancy and you can do so many cool things and animations and stuff. Um, but I had the same problem, and that was several months ago. Ah, you're hilarious. Wait, did you see me a minute ago when I was trying to do it the other way? I was trying to do a fancier platform, and I think it just was frozen. Oh my God, so now I'm here back to the boring way. I spent all night like making a pretty new um, thing here with animations and shit, but well, not allowed to have that stuff. But I have such a cheap internet plan, it probably just was like, no, you can't do those things. All right, Alex, I'll pull a card for you. Let's see what we got. I can't believe it. Like I'm sweating. It's like hot in here today. I should have turned the heat off before I boxed myself in with my curtains. Yeah, I love that drawing. I showed it to my son and he thought it was great. The one son. I have two sons. My 27-year-old who came by to bring me a birthday muffins and cupcakes. They're fancy cupcakes. They were good. Dufflets. Um, among other things he brought me. Okay, so let's see. First tarot reading of the day. Dun, dun, dun. We got King of Pentacles. Well, you said you're Taurus, right? This is your card. I'm sure you said you were Taurus the other day. I'm pretty sure, unless it was yeah. So this one is the King of Pentacles. It's the king on his throne with a couple of bull heads there on hanging off his throne. This is a fantastic card. It's a fantastic money card. It's a great card for business, being your own boss, creative endeavors, getting stuff done, contracts, making some money. And it may not actually be indicating new money coming in, but showing that you're building a business that is solid. So that's good news for an artist. Very solid. And then, like, if you look at the card, there's a lot of vines and grapes and stuff. So that's all about growth and creative growth. Uh, and fertility and that sort of stuff. So if you have the Queen of Pentacles, she holds a ball of pentacles on her lap, and then there's a little bunny in the corner for fertility. So it's like fertility, fertile with ideas, and then you do have children, so the whole child nurturing father figure. Being sensitive and enjoying the finer things in life. So yeah, it's a really good strong card. And if you have to go to the bank and get a loan or any kind of money things you have to deal with today should go well. As long as you're strategic about it, if you're trying to get some things done. Yeah, it's a fantastic card, and it's your card. So yeah, so yeah, a lot of good things about that card. It's funny, I was doing a tarot reading for someone last week, and it's been so long since I've really, yeah, see, there you go. I'm your kind of fortune teller. Yeah, well, you saw me shuffle and pick, and like when I do tarot readings in real life, I make the client pick the cards because sometimes I get accused of, she gave you bad readings. Yeah, well, it's the cards are always right. It's just the tarot reader sometimes isn't. It's how we interpret them, right? Oh no, is part of my Star Wars box showing? Because copyright. So I keep my pencil crayons in this and my art papers in this big giant box. There. Okay. Get that copyright off the thing. Yeah, no, that's a great card. Oh, you're good for that card. Especially since it's your own card, so doubly auspicious. So yeah, I think we're out of that. Well, I don't want to be too happy yet, but I think it's over zero today. So I'm pretty excited about that. And tonight we're having a Great Lakes Horror Podcast meeting, me and Andrew and Monica Kubler, to see where we're going next for this year. But I was sort of thinking about, because Alex, you might know a bit about this. I'm thinking about maybe doing something about that BizarroCon mess. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to step in that fire. It's like, I'm glad I wasn't there at that convention. That's all I have to say. What a disaster that is. But yeah, how's the weather there in Texas, Alex? Did you? Because I know you guys got a weird cold snap too for a while, but I don't think it was like ours. Or maybe it was. I know, remember, oh, hi, Slay Station. Yes, I will do you next. I remember last year, I think there was like hail and ice and stuff in Texas, and we're running around in t-shirts and shorts up here. I'm like, what's happening? Oh no, there's no global warming. There's no climate change. Texas is like under under like living in an ice palace, and in Canada we're like having a heat wave. Yeah, so cold, 49 degrees. Yeah, I'm not sure what 49 degrees. I think that's pretty close to what we're at right now, because 32 is zero. And I think we're up to 5 or 6. Oh my God, is that the sun coming out? It can't be. I think there's still a sun. I've heard there's a sun. Anyway, Slay Station, I will pull a card for you. So, Slay Station, I don't think you've been by here before. I'm not positive. So, how it works is I pull you a card and it's your message of the day, but I can't actually show you the card because I don't have copyright permission. But I use the Rider Waite deck, RIDER hyphen WAITE, and all the cards are online these days, so you can just Google the little picture and see how you feel about it. And of course, there's like 4 billion zillion descriptions of what the card means. But back when I was learning tarot cards, there were no tarot cards on the internet. We actually had to remember them and memorize them and all that. Okay, so Slay Station 13. What do we got? Oh, two of Pentacles. Is it a Pentacle day, I guess? Because Alex got the King of Pentacles, which was fitting for him because he's a Taurus and he's a Pentacle. Pentacles are earth signs. And then now we got the Two of Pentacles. And so the Two of Pentacles, have I gotten in trouble? No, not in years and years. Back when I first started my YouTube channel about 10 or 11 years ago, I did get a copyright strike. Well, they sent me an email saying I really shouldn't be showing the tarot cards unless I have copyright permission from people who make them. And so I just haven't shown them since, though I see millions of other tarot readers always flashing the cards around. Even on the Udemy courses, they use all the tarot cards and show them, even though they're making money off the cards. I don't know if they've gotten copyright permission. I've never, to this day, when I see other YouTube channels using the tarot cards, I've never once seen any of them say underneath used with copyright permission. So, they're all playing with fire. And as a writer, I believe in the copyright. A writer and an actress, filmmaker, podcaster, I try to uphold copyright laws because I personally don't want people ripping me off. So I try really hard not to rip other people off. Anyway, Slay Station, sorry. So with Two of Pentacles, so it's a guy in a big, like, it's a juggler. So he's juggling two pentacles, and it's inside the infinity symbol. The yin and yang, or I have no brain today. Yesterday was my birthday, so my brain is kind of not working. So basically, with the Two of Pentacles, it's about juggling, usually juggling money. So, you gotta, especially if you're a federal worker, I guess you're in the United States. Um, you're juggling money. So it can be juggling money, trying to, oh, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Um, and then, so trying to put money to here, to there. We all know how juggling money works, I think. And then it can also indicate juggling other aspects of your life. So, like juggling work and play. You're working too much, you're playing too much, or, you got to get the right balance in there. And then work life and family life. Are you getting that balance in? Are your relationships? Are you juggling? Maybe you're dating a few people at once and you're juggling all of them. It's all these ideas of juggling. And it's a two. So partnerships and togetherness and these kinds of ideas. And then it's an infinity symbol as well. It shows up in the sign, so it's or in the card, so it's showing that you're doing pretty much what you're supposed to do. You're on the right track, but things get tough sometimes. It's not always smooth sailing, as it were, as you could tell by the ships in the background on the big. There's like a lot of waves, and the ships are kind of like they're riding the waves, so they're not drowning or exploding or sinking. So it's just ride the wave of whatever's happening. You'll get through it, but it's a da, 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 da. Oh, I'm doing a copyright song now. Ah. But yeah, it's not really strange that they'd give me a copyright strike. You can get copyright strikes for all kinds of things. Like my younger son is a dancer. He's a dance instructor, a dance teacher, and he has a YouTube channel where he puts up. Oh, and he also runs his own dance company, and he has a YouTube channel where they will share choreography tips and stuff, for the class or whatever. And even though it's a private secret group, YouTube has given him strikes for music copyright infringement, even though it's not a public thing or a monetized thing, and it's really for instructional purposes. And most of the time, actually, I don't know how he deals with it because he does pay the Soul Can fees and all that because all the teachers do, right? But yeah, YouTube can be pretty strict, Twitch, and so on. And yeah, if I was running around seeing people using my stuff, I wouldn't be happy either. So, uh, you know, but there's a line, I guess. There's all kinds of lines about all kinds of things. Yes, stuff happening in the horror genre right now that I'm just like shaking my head. I don't know what's happening. Okay, Joy, so I will pull a card for you now. So, Slay Station, with all my babbling, you were Two of Pentacles, and Alex earlier was King of Pentacles. And now let's see what Joy is going to bring. Joy to the world. Let's see. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's the Eight of Swords. Alex drew me a fantastic picture for my birthday yesterday of the Eight of Swords card. You saw me shuffling. I've been shuffling the whole time I'm sitting here, so I think that's pretty hilarious. Okay. So the Eight of Swords, if you Google the card, swords, eight swords. It's a disturbing looking picture, but it's really not a disturbing as it looks. All the sword pictures look pretty disturbing. So Joy, so basically it's not as bad as it looks if you see the picture. This card is about remember you're stronger than you think you are. There is the one note. I'll talk for an hour about the card, but the actual thing is you're stronger than you think you are. You don't need to be rescued. So the story of the card is a woman waiting to be rescued. She's waiting for a knight in shining armor to come and rescue her from the war, from the rain, from all the hell that's breaking loose and her trauma and drama and all that. But in fact, the reality of the card is that this woman has tied herself up. She's put the bindings around her own eyes. She's tied herself up with her own ropes so she can't see what's happening. And meanwhile, the swords are in the ground. So that means the war is over, the battle is over. There's just puddles instead of rain. It's the rain stopped. There's just puddles now. So there's no more storms. And then once she shakes all the bindings off, she turns around. Her castle is right there. She thought she was lost, but now she's back at the castle. So she goes into the castle and sits on her throne where she's the Queen of Swords. And then she wears a little rope on her arm to remind herself never to put herself into bondage again. So the Queen of Swords doesn't take any shit from anyone. She's a very strong, forceful woman. The swords represent communication. And the Queen of Swords person, could be you, could be someone you're dealing with. But so if you're feeling confused, remember you're the Queen of Swords. So just be strong and don't take any crap from anyone. The Queen of Swords, she's fair and loyal, but she also doesn't suffer fools. She'll chop your head off before you get the words out. You know? Yes. And so you might be feeling that way today, where you just have no patience for idiots, and that's fine because idiots don't deserve patience. But yeah, so if you're feeling a little confused about something that's going on in your life right now, Joy, and I know, I know it sucks. It's like, no, no one's coming to rescue you. You got to do it for yourself. Like Dorothy, you had the power all along. You're in your own backyard or whatever, all that kind of stuff, right? So it's actually a really good man. Who's texting me now? So it's a really good card about being strong, being, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I'm assuming you're a woman, if Joy, but maybe you're a man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sex you are. It's just remembering your inner strength. Don't let people bully you. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So don't feel like you're not worth it. Like women, um, I don't know, like I said, I don't know for sure if you're a woman, but women have even in this modern times, or at least people of my generation, still don't feel like we're good enough or we're, whatever. Yeah, so it's a very good card about strength and remembering your inner warrior. Okay, so I hope that's helpful to you. I'm just gonna take oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at what the heck is all this and that. Okay, nothing I need to deal with because I have to change some of the sounds on my phone so that I know who's, because I just got this phone about a month ago, but it takes a month to remember that you have to change your ringtones. Yeah. Some of them I've changed and some of them I haven't. So everything sounds the same. So if I'm expecting an important call, I won't know the difference between just bullshit, right? So I'm swearing a lot today. I'm sorry. All right. So um, I'm just going to start coloring while we're sitting here. So if anyone wants a tarot card reading, or you want another one, or you have things to say, or um, just ask. I don't know if any of you tried to come by a few minutes ago, and I was trying a different look. I was trying to use the Streamlabs OBS system instead of just the OBS. I don't even know all the words or all that. I'm still so new to all this. Well, we're all kind of new to this because technology changes all the time, right? So we're all in the same kind of learning curve. I mean, I think it's funny when my mom says, "Oh, they didn't have this stuff when I was growing up." I'm like, they didn't have it when I was growing up. They didn't have it when my kids were growing up either. We're all learning together. You didn't get left out of the loop. We're all here right now. You're holding technology in your hand, the same as the rest of us. So, yeah, so it's funny because I have to remind myself too that, it's not like everyone knows stuff that I don't. I just have to get on board with using the Googles more, as my son says. He goes, "Stop asking me, just Google it. It's all there." Because I'm not used to, I'm from old school. You go to the library to find things, and I'm still don't realize that all I have to do is like literally say, "So how come the OBS crashed when I was trying to go on Twitch today?" And it'll tell me. So I will be doing that, and I'll try and solve the problem because I liked how the one I was doing for a few minutes today before I went back to this look. It's pretty. It's visually interesting, and even though I'm a writer and I'm more about words and I can't draw worth a damn, as we can see here, um, I like looking at pretty things as much as the next person, and um, it was cool because it had like all the things. But anyways, I'll figure it out. I think I just had too much going on for how fast, because I don't have a very fast internet right now. I only pay like $10 a month because it's really slow. I'm an artist housing internet plan. So I'm hoping, get back on my feet and get a real internet plan. And then maybe all these things will work. Maybe they won't. Maybe it's my computer. I don't know. I got this computer last year. It's refurbished, but I think it's pretty strong for these sorts of things. But yeah, so I don't know if all of you are still feeling the energy of that eclipse we had the other night. But we're still feeling, whether you're actively feeling it or not, but we're still being influenced by a lot of the energy from that eclipse. So it's a really great time to think about your life and the things you're trying to do, create new goals, get rid of, sometimes we have to get rid of people in our life that are just not healthy for us, and sometimes it can take years to figure that out. And often you figure it out when you go through some kind of crisis or situation where, you thought people would be there for you and they're not. Or, and even that you can't really count because sometimes people just don't know how to help you or how to deal with you when you're going through some kind of stuff. Maybe so many people have been snapping at work. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's totally why people like last week people were probably going crazy as we were coming up to the eclipse. 'Cause I had several people mention to me, not necessarily on this stream because I don't think I was on much last week, but just in real life, a couple clients I went to their place to read cards for them, and they're like, "Why is everyone going nuts?" And I'm like, "There's an eclipse coming." Here, let me look at my little book here. See where the moon is today, because it could be in a snappy sign again. Because the eclipse was in Leo, so Leo people are very proud and charismatic and theatrical and dramatic, right? If you know any Leos, my older son's a Leo. I'm down with the Leos, and I have a Leo rising myself. So, okay, where are we at today? Oh, there's all okay. So Mercury, Venus. Yeah, Venus is entering Aquarius, and the moon is in Virgo. No, yes. I don't have my glasses on, so I may. Sagittarius? No, Scorpio. Oh, there's Sag. So we went. Ah, don't mind me. Oh my God. What's happening? Why can't I read this? Okay, so we're in Aquarius. I know the eclipse was in Leo, but the sun was actually in Cancer, Leo. Okay, so it went to Leo, then Virgo. Yeah, so the moon is in Virgo. So, you figure, like I said, my younger son is a Virgo Leo who was born right on the time change. So Virgos can be picky people, um, and but they want what's best for everyone. Like they're really humanitarian, but sometimes they just don't communicate that very well. I think we all know a lot of Virgos, obviously, and so when people are snapping, sometimes they're just jerks because they're snapping because they're jerks, but sometimes they're trying to get stuff done, and sometimes people snap because they feel like people aren't hearing them, and they're just trying to get attention, trying to, man, my brain's not working today. I'm tired. But anyways, yeah, people go nuts during some of these signs. There's a lot of planetary stuff happening this month. So before we had the lunar eclipse on Sunday, we had a solar eclipse 2 weeks before that. So it's been a really busy month for planetary dancing. Then there's meteors happening and all these sorts of things. So yeah, people. And then I don't know where you are, Slay Station. Yeah. Well, we just had our full moon, but we're still feeling a lot of the weirdness of it. And then depending where you are, like I don't know if you're getting crazy weather. Yeah. Because I know here in Toronto, like we just went through about a week and a half of the craziest cold weather ever. Like we hit records because we don't usually get that cold. Like, sure, we're in Canada, but we don't get the extreme stuff like they do in the Arctic. Like, Toronto's kind of near New York if you look at a map, right? So, yeah, so you're in the US. So you might be getting some of this weird weather to patterns too, unusual weather patterns maybe. So you're like around Seattle or whatever. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but I know Australia is in the middle of the craziest heat wave ever, which is the last 2 summers Toronto has had killer heat waves. And people dying, and this year they're having an even higher heat wave prediction. So I hope I get air conditioning. Oh, hi, Skimpy Titans. Tarot readings. Yes, I have tarot cards and I will pull a card for you. So basically, I'm just give you a little message of the day. Um, you may have thoughts in your head about what you want to ask or anything, but I'll just pull a card for you because it is a public forum. So some people don't want to actually give details of their lives out to the world. But so I pull a card for you, and then I tell you the card, and then you can Google it. Um, and see the picture on the card because I can't show you the picture because I don't have the copyright. But the deck I use is Rider Waite, Rider hyphen Waite. So I'm just shuffling around. Oh, and Slay Station, I should say my tarot teacher was a Scorpio. The one I studied with the longest. I've studied with several, but the one actually got the degree in tarot reading after learning for 3 years was a Scorpio. She was scary. Okay, so Skimpy Titans. Let's see what we got here. All right, you got the Chariot. We got the Chariot yesterday too. I keep pulling the same cards over and over again. Let's get some fresh cards. But anyways, it's an excellent card, so we should be happy to see some of the same cards I've been getting all week for people because they are good cards. Because there are some not so good cards in here, believe me. And so the Chariot card is one of the major arcana. So the tarot deck is divided into two types of cards. So there's the major arcana, which is the big message cards. Then the minor arcana, which more reflects playing cards, like you play poker or whatever, and you have the four suits and the aces and the court cards and all that. That's minor arcana stuff. So that's why you can read tarot with a playing card deck because it's all the minor arcanas. You just don't get the major arcana information like you're getting now, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot's a seven. And seven's a number of having faith in yourself, having faith in other people, having faith in the universe. And the picture in the card is a soldier marching in a victory parade, and he has a little star in his hat. So this is reflecting that he's the star of his own life. So it's reminding you, Skimpy Titans, you are the star of your own life. You should be center stage at all time. It doesn't mean to be a narcissistic dirtbag, but it is about taking care of yourself. And earlier, I don't know if you were here, we were talking about Eight of Swords and the person waiting to be rescued when in fact we rescue ourselves. So again, it's about our inner strength and getting stuff done and remembering, it's okay to help other people, but we still have to remember to be strong in our own world. And so with the Chariot, in the Rider Waite deck, the two horses pulling the chariot are look like Sphinx, the Egyptian Sphinx, and there's a black one and a white one. And so this is like ancient knowledge and mysticism. And with the black and white, which is an ongoing motif in a lot of the cards, it is about finding the balance. And interesting, we had a Two of Pentacles earlier today too, which was also about juggling and finding the balance. And in some decks with the Chariot, and if you're Googling the Chariot right now, you'll see a bazillion decks. Some of them have horses galloping in two different directions, and they're like furious and frothy and all that. And so it's about reining it in. And again, finding the balance, getting in check, and just pulling things together and staying focused. And Also with the chariot card, depending on, people asking questions when I do readings, proper readings where we're asking questions, it can also be a caution not to steamroll people with your ideas. It's great to be enthusiastic and to present ideas, but sometimes we can see that chariot card as like a bulldozer or a steamroller, just smacking everything in the way. So it's about, use be diplomatic, I guess. Yeah. Depending on, your sign and your personality and what you're trying to get done and what this means to you today. But anyways, the chariot card for today, excellent. And I don't know, do you need to take your car in for an oil change or getting a new car? You're getting a new car. Yeah, the chariot can often represent items around transportation too, if you're going on trips or cars, and then depending if there's other cards around it, maybe you'll have car trouble, maybe you'll get a new car, maybe uh, you know this and that stuff with the car. But yeah, but anyways, it's an excellent card. There's hardly anything bad about the chariot card. Just taking control and remembering, you are the star. Okay, so Skimpy Titans, I hope that helped you. Guess I should actually put my microphone on. But I will be signing off around 1 today because I have tons and tons of work to do before I go to my meeting. And yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Come back anytime. This is lunchtime tarot card readings that I keep falling off. And it's not that I don't mean to, I don't sit here going, aha, I'm not coming on today. It's often because I do a lot of different weird jobs. I do background performing in TV shows and stuff, and you often get called last minute. And then you're gone for like 14 hours. And so I can't do my things on those days. And then also do things like walking dogs and stuff. So if someone calls me to walk a dog, I have to go do that instead of being here. But I try to be here every day, and I'm going to try and be more consistent in this new year now that I got everything up and running again. So my point being, come back for a tarot card reading anytime. But I probably won't come on much on weekends, so I can keep the momentum going of at least trying to do 5 days a week. And I may come on different times too. I have come on at night before. I usually don't because that's usually when I do my writing and stuff. But we'll see. But I do enjoy reading for everyone. And I think it's fun that, you guys can just drop in here and then you get your little message of the day. And yeah, it's just fun. Fun and entertainment, right? We all got to have some fun in life. And I'm almost done my little deck. So what I'm doing for those that wonder what madness, I'm not an artist at all, at all, at all, at all. I'm a novelist, I'm a writer, but I don't draw. However, I get really frustrated that I can't show you tarot cards when I do the readings, or at least I don't want to because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright. So I'm creating my own deck and I'm nearly done. Oh, I do full card readings all the time. You can order them off my tarotpaths.blogspot.ca. I can do them by Skype or by phone or by email. Also have a Fiverr. Um, yeah, so I don't know if my information's anywhere, but yeah, just Google my name and you can order a Skype reading. But I don't do full ones here because this is just a taste, right? Um, plus, I don't think you want the world watching you get a tarot card reading about your personal life. So that's why I just keep it light and fun. But absolutely, that's how I make a living is tarot card reading and editing is my main source of income. And then it used to be writing really was my major source of income, but publishing's changed a lot in the last 10 years. And I used to write for Leisure Books and some other publishers, and the genre has changed, the publishing has changed. And also I had a, that's my son. There we go, copyright. Stop. What's he want? Okay, okay. I'll tell him, okay, 10 minutes. Sorry. Now, I guess I can't type from there. I think I can type from my phone my information. Where am I? Where's the uh, where's the chat room? Here it is. Okay. So HTTP. I don't have my glasses on, so bear with me. Oh, I'll stay over here so you can see me. HTTP tarot paths dot log spot dot ca. Let's see if that. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so that's my website for tarot card readings. And you'll see, that the whole range of how to get them, whether you want email or you can ask me questions and I'll send you a little video where I go blah, 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 like I do now. Or we can interact on Skype, however you want. You can make an appointment to do it in real time like we do now, right? So yeah, it's it's fun. Oh shoot, I just turned off. Why did I do that? What's wrong with me? I just turned off the chat room. Oh my God, on my phone, not in the real life there. All right, so I got another 8 minutes. Anyone else want to ask anything else or anyone watching that hasn't had a reading yet? That wants a reading, or if someone had a reading and they want another little peek. But I'll warn you, all the cards were good so far today. Sometimes when we go in for more, we regret it because then we see our buddy Mr. Devil and some of those other cards we don't like to see too often. Though the Devil's not necessarily bad either. Oh, did you? Did you mail it to me or? Uh, yeah. Oh, Alex, I didn't know. I wanted to put your drawing up on my Instagram, but I didn't know if you wanted me to. But I will if you want me to post it and tag it. Okay, okay, I see now. Thursday reading. Two of internets. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, that's so cool. The cloud and the moon. Oh man, these are great. I love your tarot cards. Okay, I'll put this one up too, if that's okay. Because I'd like to, help you promote your stuff too. And these are so fun. Thank you so much, Alex. These are great. Ah, I love it. I love it. That's pretty much what my desk looks like right now because I had to throw out my beautiful, beautiful desk when I moved um, from the shitty apartment to this apartment. So the card says you'll be getting real internet. Yes. And everything's gonna blossom. Right on. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Man, if I knew how to, it's just far too complicated for me to figure out how to actually upload it into this chat room. So I just I can't even think about that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my God. Thank you. Now, I lost my chat on my phone. That's okay. You're just the vessel. Exactly. Just like me, we're all just vessels. Vessels speaking the word from wherever we get our crazy thoughts. Ah, yes, I'm almost done with this dummy deck. I was thinking about laminating it, but it's probably not worth it. I was thinking this will be my, even though I started doing this almost a year ago, I meant to do it like in a week. And, but yeah, I got the ADD. Yeah, and I was thinking I'll do this rough version and then I'll do a better version where I'll laminate them. 'Cause yeah, once I start shuffling these babies, because it's just pencil crayons and index cards, they're just kind of like blah. Then I'm left-handed, so they're already smudged. All right, so does anybody else have anything they want to ask or last minute questions? I'm gonna hang up in a minute because now I have to do some errands on top of all the other things I was gonna do today. As my son messaged about some stuff. But yeah, I didn't get to hang out with either of my sons yesterday because they work for a living, and so Dorian had like he came by with card and stuff, but he taught several studios yesterday. He's a dance teacher, and then he came by last night and brought me the yummy cupcakes, and I blew up my candle, and he brought me a couple of items that were great. And yeah, so today I'll get to see him more. And probably tomorrow we'll go to a movie or something for my birthday. But yeah, we all work for a living. I'm a grown up. I don't need a lot of attention. But yeah, okay. So I'll finish coloring this, and then I guess I'll hang up. Okay, so I got blue for the water. Maybe I'll add another blue to it. So if anyone's peeking in, I don't think anyone is, but if they are, what, I got like 30 seconds left for a tarot reading. Get in there. Okay, I'm just going to color this word and then I'm done. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day too. Thank you so much. And as far as I know, I'll be here tomorrow. I haven't been called in for any work yet for tomorrow. So I should be here, and maybe I'll figure out how to make it pretty again, or maybe not. Maybe it's just too stressful. Anyways, thank you everyone who came by today. Thank you, Alex, for all the drawings, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow, or not. But you know, doing our message of the day. I like doing that. Oh, what's my message of the day? Dun, dun, dun. I haven't checked my message of the day. I'm too scared. Oh, my message of didn't I get the same one yesterday? Six of Cups, the little kids passing the cup. I think I got that one yesterday when I was doing my message of the day. It makes sense because I have kids and I always worry about them. And then plus artistic opportunities. Scared. Oh, I'm totally superstitious. Oh man, I wouldn't even touch a tarot card till I was 33. I was terrified of the damn things. But I'm one of those confront your fear people, which is why I'm a horror writer. So I went and learned about tarot cards, and so now I'm not scared at all, but I never make people do a reading if they don't want to, because I know how terrifying it is. And then I tried to overcome my fear of heights by working at the top of the CN Tower for a couple of summers. But I'm still scared of heights. That didn't help. Yep, I was scared of cats, so I got myself a black cat when I was 18. Still scared of cats. No, I've had like five or six cats in my life, and my son has a black cat. That's the one I'm always posting. But yeah, I'm a big suck. Horror writers are the scaredest people of all. I'll never forget going to one Nikon and oh, it's like Rick Howdela and a bunch of people talking about, how they're scared of spiders, scared of trains, scared of elevators. So they'll take the stairs before they'll take an elevator. And I'm like, you're all the big scary horror writers. What's happening? That was back when I was still young and naive and didn't realize, all the reasons why we really do work in the horror field. It's pretty funny. All right, I'm really going now. Bye. Thank you so much, Alex, and anyone else who might still be here. Thank you so much, Alex. Have a great day. Bye.